The footage depicts a dramatic moment during a forest fire in Canyon County, California. The scene captured by the camera shows a mother hastily gathering her belongings to evacuate her home with her children. In the background, you can see the fire and smoke, a terrifying sight rising over the neighborhood along the ridge. The mother and her children move as quickly as they can, but they are unsure how much time they have. Eventually, a man runs across the street and warns the family about the approaching fire. Shortly after, they evacuate the neighborhood and are taken to a nearby hotel. A few days later, the fire is extinguished without causing damage to their home, and the family returns. However, upon their return, they discover that not only their own home but several others have been destroyed by the fire. This tragic event has affected many people in the neighborhood, pushing them towards a new beginning. One morning, a homeowner in Texas woke up to find the back door of his house wide open. Curious, the man reviewed the security cameras around his property, only to discover a knife-wielding man in a clown costume and mask wandering inside his home. Looking back, this incident took place in 2016, amid the wave of the killer clown craze. While many may have participated in such antics for mere amusement, some undoubtedly had malicious intentions. It was evident that the person in the clown mask had attempted to break into the house with a knife, but ultimately fled after failing to do so. Police responded to the scene, filed a report, but no further action was taken. Ultimately, the homeowner was left with nothing but the unsettling images from this encounter. This doorbell camera footage was captured in March 2017 in Overland Park, Kansas. The video shows a house fire across the street from the camera location, with the house engulfed in flames. As firefighters arrive, neighbors can be seen desperately moving parked cars away from the house. Eventually, a piece of debris flies out and lands on a row of bushes right in front of the camera, quickly igniting them. The fire starts spreading rapidly, but before it gets out of control, a neighbor notices and attempts to extinguish it. They grab a garden hose and spray the fire while pressing the doorbell of the house. However, the homeowner is not present and tries to convey this frantically by repeatedly pressing the doorbell. After walking her dog and heading towards home, the doorbell camera captured an unexpected scene. The woman, noticing the rain starting as she tries to remove her dog's leash, quickly takes the dog inside. In the camera footage, a man emerges from the edge of the frame. He swiftly moves towards the door, attempting to open it. However, the woman manages to lock the door just in time. The man begins to put on gloves, and it's noticed that he's holding a zip tie. He looks around the house and tries the door handle for a few minutes. Eventually, the woman's neighbor comes out and the man acts as if he's going to take a nearby garden hose. After the neighbor leaves, the man heads towards the back door of the house. As he tries to force open the back door, the homeowner locks herself in her room and immediately calls the police. The man attempts to enter through nearly every window of the house, even breaking the glass of a rear window, but fails to gain entry. By the time the police arrive, the man has disappeared. There isn't much the police can do. The homeowner shares the video on social media in an attempt to identify the unidentified man. However, so far, no one has been able to identify him. One night in Colorado, footage was captured showing 3 mountain lions emerging in the darkness and prowling around a series of homes. It's even known that they advanced as far as the porch of one of the houses, where they were recorded. Mountain lions are extremely rare in this area and are typically found further away in mountainous regions. It's unexpected to see them, especially in a neighborhood with dense human population. It's predicted that these 3 mountain lions will eventually move away, but if any of the homeowners had left their pets outside at night or were outside themselves, the situation could have been different. An identical scene unfolded in the wee hours of the night in a complex of apartments in Toledo. The footage captured by the doorbell camera depicted a man, brandishing what seemed like a firearm at his waist, knocking on the front door. The resident, unfamiliar with the man, questioned his identity. The stranger merely replied, "It's just me." Despite further inquiry from the homeowner, the stranger failed to provide satisfactory answers. Eventually, the unsettling stranger departed, followed by the emergence of a second individual from a nearby dumpster, both walking away. However, this wasn't the end of it. They proceeded towards the back door, where they attempted to unlock it. The police were called, but by the time they arrived, both had vanished. Fortunately, they were unsuccessful in opening the door. Their intentions remain unclear. The first man's seemingly empty backpack suggests a burglary plot, yet more sinister motives cannot be ruled out. Neither individual has been identified by the authorities yet.